Hi everyone, Leija here. It is 2:30 a.m. here in Ireland, and I am still awake because I'm still not used to the time difference. I'm used to it being, I guess, 9:30 p.m. That's the time in Toronto right now, which is where I was for the last couple months, I think. Yeah. Before that, it was BC. So yeah, not completely adjusted yet, but I'm sure I'll get there. I'm just giving my sister, one of my sisters, a long distance quantum biofeedback session in my fuzzy fleecy robe. Actually, this is Holly's robe and it's cute with all these little mugs on it. Just in super comfy mode at the moment. And yeah, I thought I would just make a quick video. I don't know, actually this might be long, who knows? I don't know. I don't really plan out my videos. I just have a bit of time right now while I'm doing some long distance clearing on her. I have it on a timed program, so I have about 15 minutes before I need to put it on the next program. Yeah, I'm getting a bit sleepy, which is good. That's good. I'm slowly adjusting to the time difference. So I guess what I'll say first of all is that if you would like to connect with me for a one-on-one session and you've emailed me recently and you're wondering why I haven't gotten back to you, it's honestly because I just receive so many requests these days. And it's amazing, and I'm so grateful that I can do what I do, and that I've gotten to this point where it's just never-ending requests. Yeah, I'm super grateful for that. But at the same time, yeah, I have so many requests that it does take me a bit of time to get back to people now. So I will get back to you as soon as I can, just putting that out there. Just a lot of requests, and yeah, just I'm at a point where I really need to make sure that I'm taking out enough time for myself every day. As you know, it's important for every single person to do that, to make sure that they're striving for a balance between giving energy to others and giving energy to themselves, or rather just sitting still, meditating, delving into creative pursuits, just doing any kind of, self-healing, zenning out, anything to do with, coming into the self. It's just really important. So important. And I think a lot of us, we just spend way too much time giving, thinking that, we're doing everybody a favor. We're doing other people a favor. We're doing ourselves a favor, but we're really not. If we're giving from a place of, it's almost like a lot of us are using energetic credit cards right now. Like, we are feeling depleted, yet we just keep giving and giving and giving, thinking that's going to somehow help us. Yet we need to be making payments on that energetic credit card by taking time out for ourselves. And yeah, so I think this photo booth might be a little bit glitchy. I'm not sure if it is. I'm just going to upload this video anyway. My message is the most important thing anyway. So, yeah. Like this robe. This is Holly's fleecy mug robe. It's cute. I'm just going to have some water. I've had many people ask me why I chose to come to Ireland, especially in the winter. You know, like why not go somewhere warm and tropical where you can eat an abundance of fresh fruit? I mean, Leia, you can go anywhere. Your business is online. Why not go somewhere really warm and tropical? Like I've gotten a lot of those kinds of emails from people. And honestly, that's where I was going to go initially. About, I would say, a month ago, I was really set on going to a particular part of the world that is very warm, you know, with sun pretty much all the time, you know, with all you can eat fresh fruit that's like super cheap. And I guess what kind of shifted with me was recognizing a lot of patterns that I have and a lot of things that were coming to the surface that had a similar kind of theme. And just getting to a point where I just really wanted to heal these things. I just really, I'm at a point right now where I don't want to escape into some gorgeous, warm, tropical climate where I could easily feel good all the time because, like, I'm the kind of person, if I'm in the sun and I have fresh fruit, like, I'm good. And while that's amazing, you might be thinking, well, why would you want to do that? I'm at a point where I don't want to escape in any way. I want to do some serious, deep healing work. And I have a lot to do. And I've come a long way, and I've done a long way. And I've done a lot. And I'm really, to be completely honest, without getting into too many details, with respect to others, I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of how far I've come, how much I've grown, you know, how strong I am. And, you know, some people who are not, you know, connected to the source of who they are, they might think that's an egotistical kind of statement, although it's quite the opposite. I'm really, I am so proud. Because honestly, the last year of my life was probably the most challenging ever. And I've gone through a lot. I've gone through a lot of shit. Like, I choose not to relay everything out there into the online world. I think for obvious reasons, you know, I don't want, like, this is not a soap opera. I don't feel it's necessary to reveal all these personal details about myself. But one second, I'm just going to put it on another healing program. Yeah, I've gone through a lot. I've learned a lot. Learned a lot about myself. Experienced a lot. A lot of challenges. Let's just say that. And I've worked through a lot of them. I've overcome a lot of them. I've shined so much light onto the darkness. I've revealed so many aspects of my shadow. I've healed and transcended, transmuted so many aspects of myself. And I'm at a point where I want to go deeper. I want to heal more. I want to unravel more layers. I want to shine more light on, you know, different aspects of my shadow. Because once you shine light on your shadow, it no longer owns you, and you're free. You're empowered. You know, you deepen your understanding of love and Yeah, I don't know where this video is going. But that's kind of why I wanted to come to Ireland, because I can't escape into the sun, into the beautiful sunshine, you know? Because when you're in the sun, you feel good. I know I feel good pretty much all the time. Here in Ireland, it's gorgeous, you know, it's very magical and misty and mythical and mystical, and there's a lot of powerful energies here, which I'm drawn to. But another part of the reason why I'm drawn here is because, like, it's just a great place to do a lot of release work, a lot of deep healing. That's what I felt. And yeah. Definitely enjoying my time here so far. It's gorgeous. I can definitely feel the presence of the just a lot of like elemental type energy here. A lot of fairies, leprechauns. Yes, I said leprechauns. I can feel them. Yeah. The shadow is your friend. If you are willing to embrace it, it can teach you so much. It can free you so much. So don't be afraid of the fear. You know, feel the fear. Feel it. See what it's trying to teach you about yourself. You know? Because once you feel something, once you just acknowledge that something exists, it doesn't have power over you. It really doesn't. When you bring something to the light and you look at it, it no longer owns you, you know, because you're not trying to conceal it. You're not like, la, 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 I'm not listening, or you don't exist. La, you're not like pushing it down. You know, when you try to push down something, resist it. It's like pushing down like a beach ball, for example, like underneath the water. You're just like, get down there. And the more that you push, you know, the more challenging it is. And eventually it's just going to pop up to the surface and hit you in the face. You know, you might as well just let it be. You know, let it float on the surface. When resistance, like resisting who you are, you know, aspects of yourself, does not allow you to heal. It does not allow you to become more of an empowered, joyful, peaceful person. And, you know, in the whole New Age movement, there's just way too much emphasis on, I think, just ignoring our humanness, ignoring the shadow. Yeah, there's too much like compartmentalization, and you see a lot of people trying to put other people in boxes. Well, it's because, you know, people put themselves in boxes. People who try to put me in a box, it's because they have put themselves in a box. And you're not going to be happy, and your life is not going to flow the way you want it to, and you're not going to attract abundance into your life unless you break out of that box. And it starts with you, you know, looking at your shadow, looking at those parts of yourself that you have deemed unacceptable, that you have tried to hide under the carpet. And you know, I'm not just talking about the so-called negative things. I'm talking about the so-called positive things too. A lot of us, we have a really big light shadow. We do not acknowledge our greatness, you know, because we think, oh, I can't say I'm amazing. That just means that I'm egotistical. I'm arrogant. You know, I don't want people to think I'm arrogant. You know, a lot of us have issues acknowledging, you know, the parts of us that are just inherent to every single one of us. And that's got to stop too. So it's not just about, you know, acknowledging, shining light on the parts of us that we think are just, they're not okay for some reason. It's about acknowledging the parts of us that also society also says is not okay. Like saying like, yes, I am a gorgeous, sexy motherfucker, you know, like I am gorgeous, I am powerful, I am brilliant, I am beautiful. Yes, of course I'm a goddess. Of course I am. Yeah, it's about acknowledging those parts of you too. Doesn't mean that you go around saying, yeah, look at me, blah. You know, it's just acknowledging those aspects, you know, to yourself, first and foremost, you know, just really feeling that inner power, that inner strength, connecting to that inner goddess, connecting to that inner God, you know? You know, we just got to embrace all of who we are at all times, as much as we can. You know, when I find myself these days, you know, having some kind of thought that says, you shouldn't feel this way, you shouldn't think that, or that's wrong, whatever it is, you know, like some kind of program, something that is rooted in some kind of limiting program that I developed most likely as a young child, because that's when we develop most of these belief systems about the world. You know, when I have that thought, you know, I just kind of allow it to exist. I'm like, okay, interesting. Okay. So that's cool. But yeah, you know what? I'm going to choose to be who I truly am, which is infinite, which is everything. And I'm not going to, it really comes down to the judgments, like letting go of judging this thing as bad. So when I have this thought that says, you know, by doing this, you are like less than in some way, which is like the egoic kind of stuff. I kind of tell myself, you know what, that's okay. It's okay for me to be doing this, to be acting this way. This is good. You know, it's like so I'm kind of like redefining everything. That's what I'm doing a lot these days, and it's great. Like anytime I find my mind judging myself, saying, yeah, you shouldn't do this, Leia. Or whatever it is. I just kind of say, you know what? I can do this if I want. I'm free to do as I please. This is a part of me. This is what I want to do. This is what I feel like doing. So I'm going to do it. Feels good to me. I'm going to do it. And ego, you can go sit on that naughty chair, okay? Yeah. Sometimes you just got to give your ego a little time out, okay? Just be like, ego, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you know what? You're very programmed. You don't really know what's in my highest good. So yeah, letting go of the judgments. That's what I'm doing right now. Just as much letting it go, letting go of the labels. And people will always try to project stuff onto you. Like, maybe not always, but people do that all the time. They like project their stuff. They're like, you're this, you're that, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. It's like, okay, well that's your opinion. Like I'm so like anti-labeling like everything. I'm just really like other than, you know, I will use words saying, yes, we're beautiful and brilliant, we're this and that. But when it comes down to it, like I am just like, let me be. I'm just going to be me, which is everything. And it's all good. It all serves a purpose. Anyway, this video is getting long, and I don't even know what I rambled on about. Just being me, I guess. It's funny because I actually don't talk that much. It's so funny what people, how they will just like watch a video of me where I'm talking the whole time and then email me and say, oh God, I would hate to date you. Like all you do is talk. You're so obnoxious. It's like, because I made a 10-minute video where I'm talking nonstop, you think I talk nonstop? Once again, people like to project and just assume things. You can't take it personally because, you know, that's so silly because most of the time I am completely zen and I don't talk. I really don't talk that much. People who really know me, they know I'm just a pretty chill person. I just like to be in nature and be creative And, you know, on occasion get really silly and goofy. And of course, when I connect with my clients, yes, I connect to that inner strength and power. And I'm so passionate about helping people. So of course I talk a lot. I'm all like, yay. A lot of the time, I'm just super chill. Yeah, I just love to be. I love silence. I love it. I also love music, but I just love to just groove on the good vibes. And I love you. Even if you don't love me and you want to dislike this video, I forgive you and I love you. Good night. I'm going to go to bed. Namaste. And yeah, happy 2012 winter solstice and 2013.